guys, Dave Boyce here, and welcome to the all-new DKA Wrestling Podcast. We decided to venture off away from the Wrestle Center podcast. We wanted to be free to talk about a little bit of everything. Wrestle Center, IHW, UCW, Vision Pro, WWE, TNA, Lucha Underground, ROH. Have some guests on and talk about with the actual person and not so much the character. When we were doing the Wrestle Center podcast, our hands were tied a little bit, but this frees us. We decided to go our way. Justin and Sean will be with me our first podcast. This is just kind of a preview to show you what our new podcast will be like. We named it the DKA Wrestling Podcast, where the DKA come from. And it's kind of like a personal joke between me, Sean, and Justin, our little chat groups and our little our text message group thing we always call the DKA group, and that stands for Damien Cage Associates. So that's just a little joke between us, so we thought it would be fitting to call our podcast that. Format, as you can see, and I hope I'm pointing to the right side, we have a list of topics that will show up each podcast that we'll hit on. We'll have guests. We have a couple other little things planned. So hopefully you like it. So yeah, that's about it. Before I go, I thought I'd give you a little treat. Last week, WWE announced that they're relaunching their Tough Enough series, their reality TV show, where guys and gals go on and try to get a WWE contract. One of our local guys here, Markus Burke, he applied. He released his YouTube video 2 days ago, and within 2 days, 15,000 people clicked it. So that's pretty impressive, 2 days. In fact, WWE, yesterday when they released some of the audition tapes, he was one of the first 4 released. So take a look.
My name is Eric Doucette. I'm from Moncton, New Brunswick. I've been wrestling for 10 years, trained under Emil Dupre, and this is my video for Tough Enough.
Markus Burke has 60 seconds to prove to you why I am tough enough. 2014 Maritime Wrestler of the Year. 108 matches in 2014 alone. I, Markus Burke, want to bring the spotlight back to maritime wrestling. P.I., Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland. Vote for me. Pick me. Vegan is tough enough.
We are here with the man of the hour. Nice hat.
Thanks, man.
Markus Burke, Eric, you said the last 48 hours must be like a whirlwind to you.
It's, what do you mean? What's going on?
Well, geez, what you tell me. 2 days ago, you posted a YouTube video. You were auditioning. WWE announced they were bringing back their Tough Enough. You threw a video up, and within 48 hours, 15,000 people have seen and shared. What's going through your mind?
It's been pretty cool, man. It's hard to explain. It's just kind of, things are kind of rolling. I'm like, okay, I just kind of posted a video. I knew what was going on. I heard from a buddy of mine from WWE. I'm not going to mention his name, but that it was coming along. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll see what happens. And then I heard it was really going on, so I decided I'll throw a video. And I feel like I've been waiting to do this forever, so it was no like 1 take, 2 takes, 3 takes, okay, what am I going to say? I just put the camera up, and I'm like, all right, man, I'm just going to go.
Right.
And that was it. That was it for me. And everything I said on that video is 100% true. I very much feel like the maritime wrestling scene has been, it's not been dead. Wrestle Center has been, and IHW, gotta give credit to them. They've been around for a long time. You know, they're keeping it strong, but for the most part, we haven't had a popular professional wrestler like a Leo Burke or the Beast or Pettipaw or Rocky Johnson, The Rock's dad, in a long time. And I feel like the eyes in any, really, you know, when I speak about the Maritimes, it's not even about wrestling. I feel like artists in general, it's like I have dogs. Hey! Shut up! See, I just do my gimmick with them and it works every time. Shush! I just feel like Maritime in general, like the artists, so many great artists come from Maritimes that never really get the fame that they deserve. Fame tends to go to bigger cities, especially in Canada. We don't have that, you know, maybe the Torontos and Montreals, and that's really about it. You get the few exceptions, of course, but for the most part, it is what it is. So I'm hoping to start like a trend, you know, like, you know, there's a lot of artists, just follow it, man, follow your dreams. And again, this doesn't mean anything right now. You know, it was a huge honor for them to post my video of the first 4 videos that they posted. It was a huge honor. Say that. Yeah, it was insane. I mean, just getting up. I was at the gym, I remember, because it was yesterday. I was at the gym and I was working out and I got a update and it was getting pretty crazy. I mean, I filmed the video at night before going to bed because I got home from activities anyway, and I woke up the next morning and it was at 5,000 views. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. And then you know, kind of from there, I'm like, okay, well, I got to get behind this. And then I didn't have to do much. It was like their Maritimes, they were waiting for something like this. You know, they've been waiting for something like this for a long time. So I'm just feel privileged that I'm the one that they're backing. I feel more than privileged. I feel honored, and it's humbling in so many ways. I'm getting support message from guys from Newfoundland, from girls, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI. Even it's going to the Quebec because I wrestled in Quebec quite a few times, but the Maritimes are standing behind me, and it's been amazing. It's just been crazy.
It seems like the fans have embraced it to the point where it's their mission to just share it as much as possible.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to you last night, and I was like, "Oh, your video's at 10,000," and then I wake up this morning, it's 15,000.
15,000.
Like 5,000 overnight, and we were talking like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, in the span of 7 hours, 5,000 more people. Like, how do you feel like towards the fans now? Like, you know, fans come to the shows and they boo you, you're the bad guy, but man, they have just taken off with this. They are behind you 110%.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's humbling. You know, it's definitely the word for it. When I go out there, it's definitely, you know, we talked about this before. It's definitely it's a show, and it's definitely my persona is definitely me times 1,000. You know, I am a vegan. It's what I do, and you know, we've gone through this gimmick before. But the point is that I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on right now. I know one thing. I know that this happened 2 days ago. It's been going on for 2 days, and we booked my wife. We booked a vacation. We're just starting tomorrow. So not tomorrow. Sorry, I'm leaving in a few hours. Is what I mean, but I'll be there anyways. Which is going to be insane. I'm there for 2 weeks, so I'm like pretty much no internet access. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And so we'll just see what happens. All I can ask for is for the Maritimes fans to just keep doing what they're doing. Let's keep plugging, man. Let's be one and just try it. Let's see what happens.
Exactly. You just mentioned you're taking off for 2 weeks, so it'll be crazy when you come back to see where the video has gone. Like I said to you the other day, it speaks volumes that WWE, when they released some videos, yours were one of the first 4. So that tells you that your video has made a mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it means yet. You know, I've gotten no feedback from WWE at all whatsoever. But I know that we're making a dent in the armor. That's for sure.
Okay.
I know for a fact because I do have friends in WWE right now in the development system, and I can guarantee you that Triple H has seen the video and he is impressed by what we are doing as a community. What we're doing, right. It's getting a lot of people's ears, and so all we have to do, if we stop now, we've done good. But if we keep going, who knows where it'll go? Who knows? It'll be insane.
Yeah, the best of luck to you. I don't want to keep it because I know you're heading off to Mexico for 2 weeks.
I am.
But fans, keep sharing this video. keep using the hashtag vegan is tough enough.
Vegan is tough enough!
Vegan is tough enough. Add Triple H and WWE to your tweets. Share the video as much as you can. And Markus Burke, Eric Doucette, well, enjoy your vacation, man. You deserve it. And we Maritime fans have your back. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, thanks. I really have to take a second to say thank you to all the Maritime fans. You guys have been great, man. Whatever happens, if this stops here right now, it's been crazy. It's been nuts. It's been a couple of the best days of my life. So thank you very much.
Okay, cool, man. You enjoy your vacation.
I'm gonna try.
All right, man. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time.
Dude, anytime, brother.
Okay, good luck.
We'll
see you on Tough Enough.
You know it.
Okay, man.
See you.
That was Markus Burke. Thank you so much for joining us on our preview podcast. Like I said, our first official podcast we'll probably do it next week. I'm a little under the weather. I know Sean was sick. I think Justin's still recouping from our Vegas trip, so we're just all a mess. So hopefully next week we'll all get together, do our first official podcast. We'll have some guests. We'll talk about, I know me and Justin will talk about our trip to Vegas for the CAC, which was incredible. We'll talk a little bit about all the wrestling scene in the Maritimes going on right now. Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling just announced this morning that they're coming back with a tour. So Wrestle Center just announced a 2-day show, 2-day event in June. I know IHW has a show in June as well, or May 2nd. So lots to talk about. I hope you really enjoy our new podcast, and we're going to be creating a Facebook page as well, so that's where we'll be posting the actual podcast. So look for that. Until then, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.